So coming to find a comfortable seat. You might like to have one hand on the heart space, one hand on the belly, or maybe
Alexa,
palms
play meditation channel.
Palms are face up, index finger and thumb coming to touch. Closing the eyes. And taking a deep breath in. Sigh out the mouth. One more deep breath in. Sigh out the mouth. Taking a few moments to tune into your body, coming down from your headspace to your monkey mind. Doing a body scan, see if there's any particular areas that are holding tension for you today. Maybe finding an intention you would like to set for your practice. And we'll gather hands at heart center in Namaskar Mudra, opening with 3 ohms. Exhaling to prepare. Inhale together. Namaste. Welcome. Let's get started by finding child's pose, bringing the big toes together, knees out wide. You might like to have a blanket or cushion under the knees for more support. Maybe reaching the arms forward or overlapping the backs of the hands, creating a pillow for the forehead. As you inhale, lengthening the spine. And as you exhale, rooting down through the legs, feeling your connection to the earth. Walking the hands forward if they aren't already, and over to the right, creating a C curve of the spine. Left hand might come on top of the right. Inhaling, coming back to center, pausing for 1 moment in center. And then exhale, hands walk over to the left to the second side. Inhaling back to center. Taking 2 more deep breaths. Sigh out the mouth. Inhale forward into tabletop. Hands stacked under the shoulders, knees underneath the hip. Cat cow or Marjorie Asana. Inhale, lifting the chin, belly down, cow. Exhale, chin to chest, round the back, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Continuing with your own breath. And inviting any intuitive movement, you might like to circle out the rib cage, or maybe circle the hips back. However you would like to warm up your spine this morning. If you're circling, reversing your rotation. Coming back to center and exhale, Balasana, child's pose. Inhale, coming into tabletop, bringing the weight into the left hand. Inhale, open the right arm up to the sky, finding a gentle twist open. Exhale, thread the right arm through, bringing the shoulder down to the mat. Inhale, left, right arm reaches up. Exhale to lower, twice more with your own breath. And your next exhale, bringing the arm down to the mat, twisting. Right shoulder comes down onto the mat. Head releases down. You might keep the left hand next to the shoulder for more support, or maybe you reach the left fingers forward, lengthening through the left side of the body. Exhale, left hand comes back beneath the shoulder. Inhale, right arm reaches up to the sky. And exhale, coming back to tabletop. Inhale, holding for one breath. Exhale, lowering chest and chin down to the mat, chaturanga. Inhale, coming onto the belly, lifting the chest and chin, Finding baby cobra as you press through the tops of the feet. Exhale, pressing back into child's pose. Holding for 2 breaths. Inhale, forward tabletop. Finding your foundation. Inhale, left arm reaches up to the sky, twisting open. Exhale, threading the left arm through. Inhale to lift. Exhale, twist. Twice more with your own breath. And your next exhale, coming down onto the left shoulder. Settling into your twist. Maybe the right arm reaches forward, reaching through the right side of the body. Exhale, right hand comes beneath the shoulder. Inhale, left arm reaches up to the sky. And exhale, coming back to tabletop. Finding your foundation. Exhale, lowering chest, chin, chaturanga as the elbows hug to the sides. Inhale, slithering onto the belly as the chest and chin lifts up. Baby cobra, pressing through the tops of the feet. Exhale, child's pose. Option to stay in child's pose or make your way into downward facing dog, tucking the toes under, lifting the heels, hips reach up to the sky. You might pedal out the feet, bending alternate knees. Maybe you nod the head yes, nod the head no. Inhale, step the right foot forward, low lunge. Left knee might stay lifted for more strength, or for more support, left knee can come down onto the mat. Scissoring the hips towards one another, keeping the hands down for more support, or for more challenge. Inhale, right arm opens up to the sky, twisting towards your front knee. And circling out that top arm, massaging the shoulder socket. Reversing your rotation. Exhale, both hands come down to frame the front foot. Inhale, hands come to the top of the knee or reach up to the sky as you bring the body tall. You can always keep the hands on the top of the knee for more support, Or maybe you inhale, reach the arms forward. Exhale, open the arms out to the sides, shining the heart open. Shoulder blades are rolled down the back. Exhale, hands come down to frame the front foot, stepping back into plank. Hugging the navel towards the spine. Knees can be down on the mat for more support or lifted for more challenge. Exhale, lowering chest, chin, chaturanga, elbows hug towards the sides, coming down onto the belly. Inhale, Sphinx pose. Elbows come underneath the shoulders. Hands are slightly wider than shoulder distance apart as you shine your heart forward, activating through the glutes, pressing through the tops of the feet. Exhale, child's pose. Bring the hands beside the shoulders, pressing up and back. Taking a deep breath in. Sigh out the mouth. You might stay in child's pose or make your way to downward facing dog. And your next inhale, step the left foot forward, low lunge. Right hip reaches forward, left hip reaches back. And when you're stable, inhale, left arm reaches up, twisting open to your front knee. Circling out the top arm. Reversing your rotation. Exhale, left hand comes down to frame the front foot. Inhale, hands to the top of the knee as you reach the body tall. You might keep the hands here for more support, or maybe inhale, arms reach forward. Exhale, hands open out to the sides, shining the heart forward. Exhale, hands come down to frame the front foot, stepping back into plank. Exhale, lowering chest, chin, chaturanga, elbows hug towards the sides, Coming down onto the belly, bringing the hands out wide, coming onto the tops of the fingertips. Inhale, cobra, lifting chest and chin up. Exhale, lowering down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, lower down. 3 more with your own breath. And when you are complete, coming down, bringing one cheek down to the mat, gently rocking your hips from side to side. And bringing your opposite cheek over to even out the neck. Exhale, pressing back into child's pose. Option to stay in child's pose or inhaling into downward facing dog. Right foot steps forward, low lunge. And we'll flow between low lunge and half Hanuman, or the half splits. So on the inhale, walking the hands back, lengthening the front leg as the toes lift up. Exhale, bending the knee, coming into your low lunge. Inhale, lengthening the leg as the hips rock back. Exhale, bending the knee, low lunge. Continuing with your own breath. And the next time you find your hips back in half Hanuman, stay there. You might like to place some blocks under the hands to prop yourself up first with some more support. The right hip reaches back as the left hip comes forward. Inhale, hands walk forward, finding low lunge. Exhale, stepping back into tabletop, bringing the weight into the left hand, finding side plank. Inhale, right hand reaches up to the sky. You might extend your left leg as you come onto the left knee. You might come onto the left knee and extend your right leg, or maybe like bring both feet together in Vashisthasana. Whatever variation you need to support yourself today. If you have the knee down, maybe you float the right foot up. Exhale, coming back into tabletop. Puppy dog pose. Keeping the hips over the knees, walking the hands forward, releasing the chest down to the mat. Chin or forehead might come down. And exhale, coming back into child's pose. You might keep the knees together to lengthen out the back. Or if that is too strong of a sensation, you might bring the knees apart. Option to stay in child's pose, or you might make your way into downward facing dog. Left foot steps forward, low lunge. Inhale, hips reach back, half Hanuman. Exhale, bending the knee, low lunge. Inhale, half Hanuman. Exhale, low lunge. Continuing with your own breath. And the next time you find yourself in half Hanuman, keeping the hips back, you might bring some blocks under the hands for more support. Left hip activates back as the right hip reaches forward. Exhale, bending the knee, low lunge. Inhale, tabletop. Weight comes into the right hand, stepping the left leg back. Inhale, left arm lifts up, side plank or Vashisthasana, second side. Taking whichever variation you did on the first side. Maybe the left foot floats up to the sky. Exhale, tabletop. Inhale, hold. And exhale, puppy dog pose. Second round. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, child's pose or down dog, whichever your body needs right now. And walking your feet towards your hands, finding your way to a forward fold at the front of your mat. You might take opposite elbows and ragdoll, or maybe you bring the peace fingers around the big toes. You might nod the head yes, nod the head no. Inhale, halfway lift, hands come to the tops of the knees. Exhale, hold. Inhale, arms reach forward and up, lengthening the legs, gentle back bend. Exhale, hands to heart center, Tadasana. Maybe closing the eyes, feeling your feet as they ground down and connect to the earth. Coming back to your intention. Gently blinking the eyes open, finding a focal point to balance. You might like to have a chair or table to hold onto, or wall, or tree pose. Hands might come onto the hips or at heart center in Namaskar Mudra. Weight comes into the right foot as the left knee bends out to the side. You might stay on the ball of the left foot or bring the foot to the inside of the calf or thigh, keeping your focal point. Hands might float up to prayer at heart center, or maybe you float the arms out to the sides, up to the sky. Exhale, hands and foot float down, gently wiggling the hips from side to side. Inhale, shoulders come up to the ears. Exhale, rolling the shoulders down the back. Twice more. Inhale, shoulders up to the ears. Exhale, down the back. Tree pose, second side, finding your focal point, your drishti. Hands on the hips or at heart center. Right knee opens out to the side. The foot might come to the inside of the calf or thigh. And when you're ready, floating your hands up to whichever variation you had on the first side. Exhale, hands and foot float down to the mat, wiggling the hips from side to side. Inhale, shoulders come forward. Exhale, the opposite way. Inhale, shoulders up to the ears. Exhale, forward. Last round. Feet come hip distance apart. Chair pose. Exhale, sitting the hips back. Hands come to heart center, hugging the navel towards the spine. Shoulder blades are relaxed down the back. For more challenge, you might float the arms forward or cactus the arms out to the sides. Regain hands to heart center, finding a focal point. Weight comes into the left foot. Inhale, right foot floats up behind you. Warrior 3, hinging forward from the hips. Hands might stay at heart center or come back besides the hips like airplane wings. Exhale, step the right foot back, high lunge. Hands might come to the hips, or you might reach the arms up to the sky. Inhale, arms open out to the sides as you twist to the right. Twist to the left towards your front knee. Finding a twisted high lunge. Arms might stay open out to the sides, or you might bring the right hand to the outside of the left knee as the left arm opens up tall. Inhale, arms reach up to the sky. And exhale, hands come down to the hips. Step your right foot forward, just one foot, pyramid pose. Feet are still hip distance apart, but a little shorter than one leg distance apart. Squaring your hips to the front of the mat. Inhale, lift tall through the spine. Exhale, hinging forward from the hips. Gently bending the left knee, gentle micro bend of the left knee. If you have blocks, this is a great place to use your blocks. Right hip is reaching forward, left hip is reaching back. Inhale, lifting up tall. Exhale, step the right foot forward. Feet come back to hip distance apart. Inhale, arms reach up tall. Exhale, chair pose. Sitting the hips back, hands come to heart center. Maybe you float the arms forward or cactus the arms out to the sides. Honor your body, do what you need, what is best for you. Finding your focal point, weight comes into the right foot, left foot floats back, warrior 3. Arms might float back beside you like airplane wings. Exhale, left foot floats down, high lunge. Hands might come to the hips, or maybe they reach up to the sky. Exhale, twisting open to the right. Arms reach out to the sides, twisted high lunge. Maybe the left arm comes to the outside of the right knee as the right arm reaches tall. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, hands to the hips. Stepping the left foot slightly forward, pyramid pose, second side. Inhale, lifting tall through the spine. Exhale, hinging forward from the hips. Left hip reaches forward, right hip reaches back. Inhale, coming up tall. Exhale, step your left foot forward. Inhale, arms reach up, gentle back bend. Exhale, forward fold. You might interlace the fingers behind the back, rinsing out the shoulders overhead. Exhale, hands come down to the front of the mat, stepping back into tabletop and making your way down onto a seat. You might like to sit on a bolster or cushion for tender low back or tight hamstrings. Bring the right leg out to the side, the left foot comes to the inside of the right thigh. Shoulders are facing your left knee, your bent knee. Inhale, left arm reaches up to the sky. Exhale, hinging towards your extended leg as the right arm walks to the inside of the leg. And maybe circling out the top arm. Reversing your rotation. Inhale, coming back to sit up tall. And switching legs, left leg extends, right knee bends. Shoulders face your right knee. Inhale, right arm reaches up to the sky. And exhale, hinging towards your extended leg. Maybe circling out the top arm. And inhale, coming back to sit up tall. Fire logs. So if this doesn't work for you, I recommend coming down onto the back, finding figure 4. And I will explain figure 4 after this. So fire logs, bringing the right foot, trying to bring the shins parallel. So the right foot comes forward, stacking the left ankle on top of the knee. And you're just gently, you can have your hands in your lap or on your front leg. You're just gently pressing the knee down towards the ankle, sitting up tall through the spine. For some of you who are really flexible, you might be able to lean forward, releasing over the legs. If this is really difficult on your knees and causes pain in your knees, come to lie down on the back, bringing the right ankle on top of the left knee, threading the hands through behind the left thigh, finding figure 4. So 2 different options for you. And if you're in fire logs, coming back to sit up tall, reaching the left foot under, right foot comes on top. And for those of you in figure 4, reversing, bringing the left ankle on top of the right knee, second side. For fire logs, inhale, reaching tall through the spine and crown, and maybe hinging forward, releasing over the legs. Fire logs, inhale, coming to sit up tall. Make your way down to lie on the back, bringing the knees into the belly, gently rocking from side to side. Head looks in the opposite direction as the knees. Bringing the hands out wide in a T shape. Walk your hips over to the left just a little bit. And then the feet come parallel to the mat as you allow the knees to drop over to the right side, finding a gentle supine twist. The right hand might come to the outside of the left knee. Some of you might find it more comfortable to have the legs separated, bringing the left ankle to the outside of the right knee. Or any other variation you have that works better for you, please take it. Inhaling, coming back to center. Walking the hips over to the right. And then feet come parallel to the mat as you exhale, knees drop over to the left, finding the twist on the second side. Inhaling, coming back to center, bringing the hips back into center, hugging the knees, rocking from side to side. Bringing the feet down on the mat, wider than mat distance apart. Windshield wiper your knees from side to side. Now bringing the soles of the feet together, knees open out wide, Supta Baddha Konasana, or reclined butterfly pose. You might like to place one hand on the heart, one hand on the belly, or maybe create a halo, hands coming up above the head. And if this is too intense, you can bring the feet out wide and allow the knees to drop in towards one another. And for those of you in the reclined butterfly pose, inhale, knees come up, walking the feet mat distance apart, and allow the knees to drop towards one another, creating a tent. Inhale, hugging the knees into the belly, gently rocking from side to side. Or maybe you prefer happy baby pose, bringing the soles of the feet up to the sky. And when you're ready, making your way into Shavasana, or maybe you like to have legs up the wall. Finding a few moments of stillness. Bringing the awareness back into the body. Slowly make your way to lie on one side. And with helping hands, coming to find a comfortable seat. Maybe closing the eyes. One hand might be in the heart space, one hand on the belly, or maybe hands in Namaskar Mudra at heart center. Coming back to your intention you set at the beginning of practice. Honoring your intention and all of the hard work you have just done. Offering gratitude to your body as it has supported you throughout your practice today. Thank you, body. We'll close our practice with 1 Om and 3 Shantis. Inhaling to prepare. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Namaste. Thank you everyone for coming.
Thank you, Amanda. That was excellent.
Oh, good. I hope you're feeling good.